All right, chat. Today's the big day. We are going to be reviewing your guys' gaming setup slash streaming setup slash just setups in general. This should be a good one. I'm hoping. I scrolled through really fast and I saw some pretty decent ones and some ones that need a lot of help. But make sure if you guys enjoy this video to subscribe, and if you'd like to be previewed or show your setup to be showed in the next video, make sure you join the Discord down in the description and then submit your photo to the send your setups tab in the Discord. But let's get right into it. The first setup we got is from my good old buddy C-Train. I mean, his setup ain't looking too bad. He is using a dresser for his PC, and then he's got two like end tables. Can I zoom in real quick? He's got two end tables for his monitors and his keyboard and mouse, which I don't advise. His cable management, you can see down here, isn't the best. I've been trying to tell him to go to IKEA and buy a new desk for cheap. They're like under $100 for like an 8-foot desk, but he won't do it. So sooner or later, I'm just gonna do it for him. I'm going to cable manage all of this because he really needs it. He does have the can of air, which is a plus. He's got the cleaning, which is a plus. I like how his like mic's all the way over here though. Mine's like always in my face, and his is pretty far away, and he could just like his is far enough away to where he moves it a little bit and it's just out of the like view of your screens. But mine, you have to like completely move it. Like he barely moves it. He's also got this nice Borderlands headphone holder or whatever you want. It's a holder for anything really. I got that for him, not gonna lie. He's got a crooked camera for some reason, which could use some help. And I like the TV being all the way up here. It would be better if it was centered, but and the cords, I honestly, not gonna lie, I'm sorry Craig, but I'm gonna give this setup like a 3.5 out of 10, just because you don't have a desk and the cable management is atrocious. Also, I forgot to mention, you could see him without his shirt on in the background. Oh, Craig. The next setup is with Yogurt. This setup is looking fresh. I'm not gonna lie, this is one nice setup. I mean, the cable management there's pretty much no cables. You got a few down here and then you got the one for the PC back here, but cable management is pristine. He's got the two Alex drawers, which I like. I wouldn't do that. They're like $100. I would rather not spend that money. I'd rather just get the legs. He's got the dual monitors. He's got like a 60% keyboard. I like the whole layout and everything. He's got the plants and everything. He's got the cool stuff on the wall that holds the VR, which I think is dope. He's got a nice like floodlight looking thing over here. Nice chair. I'd honestly give this setup probably, and in my opinion, I would give it like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. But I like bigger desks, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this is over here, if this is just an end table to hold his PC, but I would have just got another tabletop, even a smaller one that just fits right up against the wall, just to put the PC and other stuff over here. But I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Also, you got the rug down here, which is not good for your chair or the rug. Onto the next setup, we got Mr. Schmager, my favorite in the Discord. He's got the Discord up in the background on a TV, playing on a dresser. He has two things plugged in. Yeah, he has like a, what is that, like a 6 up? Oh my gosh, he's got like 6 outlets on that thing. He's only using 2 of them. This needs to be wiped down. He's got some random USB thing. I would assume it's for his wireless mouse that he doesn't have plugged in, unless that's what that is. And he's got a gaming laptop. I don't know what he said was in the laptop. I could check back if I wanted, but this setup needs some help, Smagger. I think you need to upgrade to a desk at least. Maybe even a monitor. The TV is fine if you're on a budget, but a monitor would be nice. I would just get a new desk. He's playing on like a dresser for his TV, and then he's got like an end table for his actual setup. I'm gonna give this setup, I'm sorry Mr. Schmager, but I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10. I'm sure there's a lot worse, but we'll give it a 1 out of 10. Next up, we got Evan Hess with, I can't really tell from this, but his desk is pretty cluttered. It looks like he's a TV remote, so I'm assuming this is a TV. I have that controller. He's got a keyboard, very interesting keyboard. I never really have seen keyboards with a round the round keycaps. I don't know if I like that though. I don't know. This one's gonna be a pretty quick one because I can't really see too much, but I'd give it a, what I give Craig, a 3 out of 10. I'll give this a 3 out of 3. I give him a 3.5. I'll give him a 3 out of 10. This guy, haven't had, I'm sorry, but it's just too much clutter and not enough info for your setup. Lazy Sleeper's the next one. He came in with a video. It's a little bit blurry because we don't have Nitro on the server, but very, very nice setup. He's got one monitor, looks like a pretty nice microphone arm, a nice microphone. It looks like a 60% keyboard that looks decent. I mean, it all goes together, the purple, white, and black. He's got all throughout his setup, which I think is dope. He's got another video here. Pretty much it's kind of the same thing. His cable management, you can see he's got some cables, but you can tell he's got his cables behind here, which is nice. Not much clutter on the desk. He's got some wall art as well. I don't know how much it matches the actual setup, but it's a very clean, pristine setup. I'm gonna give this one, I'll give it the same as the last one, 8 out of 10, just because it's a nice setup, but in my opinion, as I'm gonna say a lot, I would like a dual monitor setup. One monitor won't do it for a gaming setup unless you're just like solely playing games, but if you're gonna have Discord open and other stuff open, you're gonna want another monitor. Next up, we got a good old buddy of mine, Yakkerhound. I think the setup is very nice. You can tell he really doesn't care about cable management because you got cables running everywhere on his setup. You can't really see much in here. He's got nice like organization throughout and everything, but you can't really tell. So that's one of those things that I hate about this, is that the photos can sometimes be horrible and I can't tell. But I like the whole setup. Maybe change the background to match your PC color, your RGB, or vice versa. Do one or the other. Not much. There's a little bit of clutter, but not much. I think he's in a nice spot. I like that desk. It's like you get enough space for everything on it. The monitors and everything. I like the two curved monitors, the same ones right next to each other. I really like that. I wish I will upgrade to that sometime, but right now we're just gonna rock the three monitors for mine. I don't know if I like how this mouse pad is just hanging off the edge of the desk. I hate when people do that. It doesn't look clean to me, but I'm gonna get this setup 7 out of 10. Next up, we got my mod on Twitch and YouTube, Desert Fox. I think this is a very, very clean setup. I think I might have to give this one a 9 out of 10, just off of right now, before I even go over it, just because he's got like he's got the 3 monitors, got the light, the camera. It's very organized. There's a theme. There's somewhat of a theme, I should say. It's not like there's a whole bunch of colors everywhere. He's got like the black, the white, the black. It's just all dark, which is nice. There's not much color. There's decorations. He's got an end table for all of his junk over here. You could barely see. Maybe organize it more, but he's got a nice gaming chair and everything. There's not really much I can say bad about this. There's a lot of good throughout this. So I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10, just because it's the best one I've seen so far. We also have a video of Desert Fox. It's again horrible quality for some reason, or maybe that's just my end. But next up, we got Creed, who sent a vertical image, which makes this very hard. I don't know how I'm supposed to rotate this, but he's got an Xbox setup. I guess I'm gonna have to turn my head for this. He's got a blue Yeti, or just a blue, I don't think they're Yeti now, but just a blue microphone. It seems to be an older microphone. I used to have that. That's an older one. And wireless mouse. See the back. Sorry, Creed, but the background. What's going on over here, buddy? I'm not gonna say it's a W setup. I mean, the cable management, everything's nice. It's just you have no room for anything. I mean, I guess it is just an Xbox setup, so it doesn't matter. But you're using a keyboard and mouse on your Xbox as well, so it's just like you need a bigger desk, and I think you need to repaint your walls. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just because the cable management's nice. It's all compact and all that. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, like I did with C trains from my buddy Craig at the start. I'm gonna give it the same thing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 3, just because of the wall. Next up, we got Kobe LP. He is a subscriber. He's got I think he's got a pretty sick background. I like this background where he's got the corner, he's got the stuff all hung up on the wall perfectly and nicely. He's got this hanging down. Maybe hide the cables a little bit. He's got a really old monitor. Just one monitor as well. It's all dusty and grimy. I think you need to wipe all this down. You can see the dust particles, I think that is. And he's got like a nice keyboard, it looks like, and a mouse pad and everything. I can't tell what that really is, but you're definitely gonna have to update the monitor. Maybe even get 2, I would say. But the wire management, you need to hide that somehow. I can't even tell what you're playing on for a desk. It's like you're playing on cement because it's got like the speckles in it. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10 as well. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. I like the background, what you did here and everything, but from like here, from the camera down, it's just, it really needs help. Next up, we got Hex CD, which is probably one of my favorite setups. This is probably gonna get a 10 out of 10 because he really like focuses on his setup a lot. I see him posting on TikTok sometimes. He just solely posts like updating his setup and cool setup makeovers and stuff, but his cable management is pristine. Everything, the background, just overall, this was his Halloween setup. This is when he sent it, was during Halloween. So I like everything about this setup. The dual monitors, maybe somehow try to hide this, maybe get a, I don't know if you want to get a 3rd monitor and hook it up to this or whatever. I don't actually, you could just get a single pole monitor like what I have, and you just put arms wherever you want throughout it, so you don't have to focus on the 2 monitor mounts right here. But I like what you did with the PC case. I don't know if that's a fire hazard or something because you got the webs all over it, but I enjoyed the setup a ton, so I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10, the first 10 out of 10 of the video. We also have a video here I forgot to mention, which is just him with a different, I think it's different from his Halloween, yeah. But this is a really dope setup. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Peace.